Bianca winning, so excited.
Oh man,
amazing.
Oh yeah.
If she would have
I was in it for
won,
that.
we'll get there.
What?
If she would have won.
yo,
Oh, you
come
saying
on.
she didn't win? Wait a minute, folks. Let's not act like this has never happened before, right? Listen, things don't go according to plan ever, right? The card is subject to change. Like Royal Rumble, especially when you got 30 people, 30 performers in the ring, to get the final product, the final outcome is difficult. So this has happened before in history. It has happened. So let it go.
I'm gonna tell you what. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Who did Bianca Belair eliminate before?
Rhea Ripley.
Charlotte.
Before. Was it Charlotte?
Charlotte. Yeah, both eliminated Charlotte.
And then she eliminated Bayley,
And then it was
right?
them too.
It was Rhea Ripley and
Didn't she eliminate Bayley in the match?
Damn,
She did eliminate Bayley, yeah.
So here you go. Hello, ding dong, right? You're gonna have one of these shows and you're gonna prove this evidence, right? That's Bayley's angle. And she's gonna have her match with Bianca Belair for the rightful
That's
shot
right.
at the #1 contendership. Right? Because she's gonna be like, I got
That's a good
eliminated by
fix.
someone that wasn't in the match. And she couldn't have won. So it's invalid. And then whatever.
Fix
Bayley's
is
gonna
in.
be hilariously annoying about it. Right? I think it's gonna be funny. So that's gonna be the story. And Bianca Belair's gonna fall into it because they already got a history. So that's a good match, right?
Unless,
there for no
they go with the Brett Luger finish, right?
Oh God, co-winners?
Nah.
I like the way that turned out. The John Cena Batista where they picked it up.
Well, that's why Vince left it alone. Vince didn't want to blow his quads
You
again.
could extend it. You got another month before Mania too. Like you need time to like shit to fucking.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
we
simmer
still got
and-
like 2 months.
That's
But
the only
that's why they
reason
left it
why
alone.
I prefer it.
That's what I left it alone. Vince didn't want to blow his quads again. Like he's just like, fuck it. It's good shit.
We got a fat
Black
shit
Girl
right here.
Magic, that's right. Yo, so excited for Bianca Belair. Who does she challenge, guys? Who does she challenge?
Sasha.
Sasha.
I want to see
Sasha,
Sasha.
right? Has to be, right? Has to be.
Hands down.
Gotta be Sasha.
That's a match. That is a match, folks. That is a match.
But what if
goddammit.
she doesn't?
If she wrestles Asuka, it was a waste.
Asuka she wins.
Listen, it'll still be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
It just won't have that build up to it, I think.
It will not have
The
that main
mic
event.
work won't be there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
The back and
Especially
forth
because
won't be
let's
there.
be real, Bianca is still a novice.
Oh,
She's
for
still
sure.
green, especially on the mic. She does tremendous, and
Well,
she's
I was
gotten
saying
better.
because of the
But
banquet.
you need. I'm talking about Bianca specifically. We know about Asuka,
Right.
right? I'm talking about Bianca. She's still green. You know, there's still possibly jitters in there, and that's fine. So having a veteran would definitely help the situation, but Asuka's not it. Right? Asuka's not it.
Asuka can carry you in the ring, but on a promo battle, she's not the one.
When you talk about
Get
selling
the
tickets,
forklift.
right? Like you talk about selling tickets, it ain't Asuka and Bianca. It's Sasha versus Bianca. That's the money maker right there.
Hands down,
And that's what
yeah.
it's got to be. But now, when it comes to Edge, who does he challenge?
You know, when he showed up last night, obviously it was just kind of a ratings play, but I'm not mad
Me either.
at a Finn Edge or a Pete Dunne Edge.
Or
Mhm.
Cross, baby, because
Cross
they
and
got
Edge.
into each other's face, and I was shaking, bro. That shit gotta happen.
Listen,
That
you
shit
had
gotta
Charlotte
happen.
versus Rhea Ripley last year, right? That was dope. They tore it down. Unfortunately, in the worst of circumstances of WrestleManias, they still had a dope match. I would prefer to see Edge versus either Finn, Pete, or Karrion Kross. Either of them. Let's push the younger talent, right?
Which is why I don't hate Edge winning this, right? Because it's not about Edge winning the main event. He's the guy that's going to elevate someone. And I think that's what he wants to do, right? Because when he left, he didn't get to leave on his own accord. He's an old school guy, pardon the pun.
Yeah.
But he didn't get to go out the way you go out, right? On your back, bringing someone else up. He didn't get to do a time-honored tradition.
Maybe he could extend and win the
But
strap,
now-
and then put him
But
over
now
that
when
way.
we think about
when we think about Edge, what are we looking at right here? We're looking at a white meat baby face, somebody that all the fans love and adore, and who's a perfect person to put across from him in the ring. It has to be Roman.
Does
It
it?
has to be
Well,
Roman.
here's the thing, though. Edge can flip that switch. He can make himself become the opportunistic heel, especially having won a claim to a championship, right? Of a championship he never lost. Let's not forget that.
Card?
He could. It's out there. It's in the realm of possibilities.
Edge came back and he's fought Randy Orton only. And his whole goal was to have the matches with AJ, with Roman, with Keith Lee, and all these fucking guys from Finn Balor or whatever, all the young talent, right? All the new guys. I haven't seen nothing special with him and Orton. I would expect him to have more special matches before getting to Roman Reigns. I meant Randy, by the way, when that match what he had with Randy. I haven't seen nothing crazy that tells me that old Edge is back and the old Edge is gonna give me a fucking, a classic banger.
But that's what the road to WrestleMania is for, right?
Right.
That's where we'll get that, right? Because the idea is you win the match, you got the contract. That's it. You have it, guaranteed. They can't take it away. Now it's about building up. You belong in that match, right? And that's what we're about to see. But remember one thing: it really doesn't matter who Edge decides to go after because the Miz still has the briefcase.
Yes.
Right. So even if you don't like Danny's saying over here, he's saying Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. You know, if by a miracle of a chance, if Bree, if Buddy, if or Birdie, they all come in to interfere, yo, minute that he wins, the Miz is coming out and he's taking that shit. Like, so, be careful what you wish for. Yo. Be careful what you wish for. And honestly, I wouldn't be excited for Reigns and Daniel Bryan right now. What has Daniel Bryan brought to the table? I mean, he was. Listen, Daniel Bryan's Daniel Bryan, but that was a few years ago at this point. It is what it is, yo. What have you done for me lately?
That's how you.
A lot of people had him for the Rumble, and I feel the same way JP does, yo, with it. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people are behind Bryan still, and they had him winning the Rumble. They had him going to Mania. The push is still there. The people are behind. The following is there.
Y'all remember when he won and became the Earth's champion and he took on Brock?
That was.
Y'all remember that Brock match?
But that was early pandemic. We were
Brock
already.
for him.
We're already here. Like it's been some time.
Guess what? We've seen Daniel Bryan before, right? You, especially in a year where you have a winner of Royal Rumble being Edge, you need to see a new face. And you have the same players. Roman Reigns is still in the picture, right? Like anybody he goes up against, you got to be excited about the next person that he's facing.
I like Bryan and Zayn. He's been doing some work with Zayn. Daniel Bryan has. No, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, exactly with Zayn, but we're talking about Roman Reigns here. We're talking about the tribal chief, right? Like anything short of The Rock is disappointing for me. So my expectations are unfortunate, but still, like Roman Reigns is the it guy. Like the Roman Reigns match, that's why in a way, if Edge goes to choose the NXT title, I'm cool with it because that means that opens the door for the Roman Reigns to have a dope match at WrestleMania.
And then who does Drew take on?
Drew?
Sheamus?
I don't know if Drew's gonna be the champion.